Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I've made a video, so thought I'd do one today. It's a beautiful day here in north central North Carolina. I think we're having what we call here a false spring. It's beautifully, unseasonably warm, but we're still in the beginning weeks of March, and so very well and anticipated to get cold again. The fish are really happy, though, that they're not stuck down in the 3-foot section. Overall, the pond has done well this winter, even with lots of snow. You can see the sweet gum balls and sticks on the netting. That's one reason we leave the netting on all winter, to keep the debris out. I prefer to see the natural stone in the bottom, and that just helps to keep it clean. I did plant some beautiful snowdrop bulbs, I think they were, and I've noticed that a lot of our bulbs are coming up already. Here's some beautiful, I think these are hyacinth, maybe those are the snowdrops. I didn't do a great job for labeling. This weeping cedar, I believe I'm going to have to dig it up and put a kind of mold barrier around it with some wire. I think that's why it's not looking so good. And I've decided to cut it back quite heavily, keep it heavily pruned. You'll see some beautiful bulbs as we go. And some leftover plant debris from last year. That's the C3 verbena there that needs to be pulled out. These beautiful little miniature daffodils. Just planted, so they'll make a better show next year. And we've got some columbine that's overwintered. They're lovely. I'm changing it up some with the flower plates. I had some, if you can see here, that were taller, and I'm not liking that as much anymore. So I'm going to cut the copper stakes shorten those. It is absolutely time to spray paint that squirrel baffle. Some camouflage types of colors. I don't think I'm going to try to do anything fancy. It's very bright when the sun hits it just right. Working on cleaning out the nest boxes now. I think I've got those done. Got some beautiful bluebird houses, and they usually attract bluebirds who will do a couple of clutches per year. Landscape is starting to come alive. And slow pan. There's a couple of new puppies. Precious and Sadie. They're sweet. They haven't been here a week yet, and I think overall they're doing very well. Maybe in the next few days I'll work on this, more daffodils, jonquil. I'll work on this fire storage area. I think if you've seen in previous videos, I was short-sighted and did not put an area for a kindling, and I left that on the ground. And of course, now I don't want to disturb it because there are insects overwintering there, which is the purpose of that blue pot and also that blue pot. Half. They broke, and I thought, well, let's put them up in the landscape for bug houses. So, always something to do, but thankfully I enjoy working outside. Here are some hellebores that I transplanted. They have done very well. I am going to fertilize those. looking forward to some spring and summertime in the yard. Also gonna fertilize these hellebore too. You might be able to see if I get in the right light the purple blossoms on that one, very lovely, and white blossom here. So they need some fertilizer. Some of these, it's their second year, but most of them it's the first year. Let me tell you this little trick here. This is beautiful at night. I ended up getting these bollards at Rose's. They're gold on the inside, very lovely, and some clearance landscape lighting, path lighting at Lowe's Home Improvement, and in the nighttime they really shine with the gold inside. I'll see if I can take one of these off, if you can get an idea of how I did that. And I had to cut the top, but it was easy with some tin snips. So that makes a beautiful little addition up here. Anyway, beautiful pond, beautiful day. We'll get another good look at the pond, and maybe in the next 2 weeks we'll have the net off. So my goal this year is to add some more blue accents. I think that would be a good addition. Working on a rain barrel and finishing up the guttering here. And I think one of the additions is going to be some blue birdhouses. We've got this one and the green one there. There was a wren, I think, nested in there this last summer. But I want to try to get some in blue. I think that'll make a good addition for pops of blue. So hopefully now that the weather's better, I will be able to make more videos. And I'm still halfway trying to find out how to work a lavalier mic. The one that I had wouldn't work with the phone for technical reasons, and so keep you posted. And as always, so peaceful.